Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to the new episode of the TROOPY build, episode 2. It has been a very eventful couple of days. We have gotten into the back of the TROOPY and we've ripped everything out, starting from scratch, because the old stuff is dated, ugly, and not going to suit the fit out that we want, especially around the big bertha of a fridge. So yeah, we've ripped it all out. We're gonna get in, measure it out. I've got some cardboard down. We're gonna cut some templates so we know what we're doing and we don't bug or anything. But it's been a very, very exciting morning. We've both been to Bunno's, doing a Bunno's browse, and we got all of our materials. Well, not all of them, some of them, all of the bits and bobs that we need, all the bits, knickknacks. But yeah, today I'm gonna get into starting the build, cutting, measuring, cutting. Casey is currently organising more of our wedding because we are getting married in October. So yeah, she's taking care of the planning for that because I'm useless in that department. I'm taking care of the TROOPY, and yeah, so together we make a good team, I think. She's out dealing with that, thank God. But yeah, we're gonna get into it today, build some more of the TROOPY, and hopefully see some progress. Alright, I've done the template, cut that out, sat that in position. Looks alright, I think. So I've done some extra measuring to allow for that extended bit up the front there. I'll measure that so that it fits nicely in there, little hole. This is pretty much about as far as it's gonna go, just so I can allow for we haven't really decided what we're doing with the back here, whether or not I want to build a cavity in here or not, or if we, I don't know, get some sorts of fold down table, whatever. But yeah, that's down the track. We're kind of just winging it as we go. Well, when I say we're winging it, I wouldn't exactly say that. Basically, this is basically what it's going to be looking like. Not quite to ratio, to scale, because the fridge is a lot bigger than I planned on this drawing. But yeah, if you don't have like CAD or something on a computer, which a lot of people use, just grab a ruler and a pencil out and start doodling, man, because you definitely need an idea of what you're doing. You can't just go gung-ho. Well, you can make it up as you go. If well, I've got the base down now, and I'm just sitting in here pretty much just planning out where my cupboard is going to start. Pretty much just squaring up. I'm just going to work my cupboard to the edge of this, pretty much to the edge of this window, so we can still grab this handle and shut the handle for the window. I'm just working off the size of the fridge to my set of drawers to my cupboard, and then I'm going to work out my back panel. Pretty much just going to cut it down to there and then just leave it open so I can still access all this wiring. Pretty much just cut it over the wheel arch there, cut out a hole for the rear washer, pretty much just check it out over that, over the water tank pipes there. I'll just cover that vent up, and we'll probably come up to about pretty well level with the windows. Maybe once I have the bench top on, the bench top might sit up just above the window there a little bit, just so it's a bit of a comfortable height when we're in here sitting on the bench seat, just so we're not like leaning down to do anything and leaning over too much to cook on it. But yeah, so I'm just kind of drawing out what I'm going to do for that rear panel. Mark that rear panel out, cut it. Once I do that, I'll measure up the vertical in between bits, cut the backs out over the mud guards, the wheel arches, and then probably start pre-drilling and screwing those together. Yeah, so we're putting a tall pantry in here, so I just gonna pretty much make the size of that fit just under the top of the door there, just so I can build all of this outside the car, put it all together, and pretty much just get someone to help me slide it in. Hopefully it's as easy as that. But yeah. Yeah, we'll get back into it. Alright, after a good, I don't know, probably 2 hours of measuring and cutting, I have this piece, the back piece, pretty well finished. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with that pantry wall a little bit, but other than that, I just thought I'd get some video of it actually cut, because I'm pretty well ready to screw the back on and get those inners, those betweens, cut and installed. Yo! Alright, well, better get into that, I guess. G'day. Well, that just about wraps up episode 2 of the Troopy build. We have made some progress today. We're just testing it out with Millie, the boss. But yeah, we got all that probably the hardest section of the cabinetry cut and temporarily put together, but then it's not fully mounted in, but we're still yet to fully prep it, glue it all up, and finish this side off completely, so still a fair way to go yet, but yeah, pretty good send today, I'd say. What do you think, babe?
I think it looks great. Good job.
You. Cheers, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll get into, hopefully the next episode will probably be this side done, I'd say, and then we'll get into this side, the drawer and whatnot. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're interested, like, subscribe, and follow along. Cheers.